Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. This video is going to revisit my East German mess kit. I did a video previously a few months ago. It was mostly a tabletop review, and I went over things about the kit, things I learned on the internet, but I hadn't really had too many trips on it. I've only done things around the house here, like cooked with it here in my kitchen in my house, messed with it out in the backyard a little bit, not really much at all. But now I've got a few trips on this thing. I've done some kayak camping and some hiking and some car camping at hunting camp this hunting season. So I wanted to share with you some of the things I've done to make it better for me, and hopefully maybe give you guys some ideas. Okay, so in my first video, I'll put a link to that video in the description for you so you can find it in case you want to see that one. But anyways, I mentioned that the soldier would have had some sort of belt around their kit so it could fasten to their utility belt or something, but usually it was a leather belt. But I can't get my hands on one of those for a reasonable price, so a friend of mine gave me this Velcro strapping. You can find this at Lowe's or Home Depot and probably even Walmart. It comes in a roll. Looks kind of like black tape, but it's Velcro tape, or strapping. So that enables the kit to stay together better. As you can see, it's pretty loose, and maybe the lid would even fly off if you didn't have that on there. So that's my idea number one to make your kit better. Okay, number two, I just want to kind of go over what I've been carrying in here. So let me open this up, open the fry pan part up. Okay, we'll set this aside. Just to give you some ideas, possibly, I carry some individually wrapped Advils in here. Okay, so that's one thing. Number two, in the top, as in my other video, I still carry my Trangia in here. Wrapped in a paper towel. Okay, and I'll share with you why in just a second. Let me get this. I've also got a can of chicken in here, a single serve with a pull top of just regular old canned chicken, and that goes with some of the other things in my pack. The reason why this is in here is right now it is in behind the seat of my truck as kind of like a get home type survival kit, just so I have something with me. So that's what this goes with. It goes with some other food I have in the pack. Okay, and then what's very important about this is wrapping, if you decide to carry your Trangia, is wrapping it in some sort of paper towel or bandana or something. And I've discovered that if you don't, I hope I can zoom in on this, see those rings that are starting to form in there, and that was from a very short time, and I believe it's because this Trangia is made of brass and this is made of aluminum, and with the dissimilar metals it was causing it to corrode in there. So as long as you wrap this up, I found, in some sort of paper towel or a bandana or something so they don't touch, you'll be okay. But you can see the rings that were starting in there, and that was just from like a month of storage. So that's one thing I wanted to point out. Okay, so we'll go down to the next layer. You can see what's nice about this kit is you can pack quite a bit of stuff in this thing, and so you're using, making good use of your space. So inside here you'll see I got a bandana. Okay, I always like to keep a spare one of those with me. Also there's a Bic lighter in there. Okay, another extra fire source. Okay, I always like to have extras of those. Along the side here, this thing of paper towel. It is extra paper towel for starting a fire or whatever I want to use it for, but inside I have a couple sheets of aluminum foil folded up. And I'm not sure their approximate size. They're pretty big sheets. The long rolls, not the short rolls, but the longer ones. And I folded them up so you can You can actually make cooking utensils out of this if you need to, or wrap something up, like if you kill some game and you want to wrap it up and put it in the coals, or whatever. You know, I've used them just to saute some vegetables up, setting it in the coals and letting them cook up. So it takes hardly any room. It's very light, and so I just wrap it in this paper towel to kind of protect it when it's inside there. Okay, so that's another idea you might like. Inside here I have a little cup here. Excuse me. Let me go through what I got inside of it first. I got some matches, and I got 2 of these GSI salt and pepper shakers. Okay, one of them here actually has salt and pepper in it, and then I've also wrapped some bank line around it and secured it with a piece of tape, like duct tape, so I have some extra cordage. So one of them has salt and pepper. This one has actual 2 other seasonings. The Everglades, which is a seasoning that's found here in Florida. I don't know if it's in your grocery store or not, but I really like it for meats and fish. And then I've also got some Old Bay on the other side. So these are really nice to have. And then also, this other piece is oh, there's one more piece rattling around here. It's a P51 can opener, military can opener. That's what that rattling was. Okay, now to the cup. This is a replica World War II German canteen cup. It would have been like this, folded up and sitting on top of the canteen. So it was like a drinking cup. And this replica I got from a guy in California. I think it was like $10 shipped from California to Florida. It's got this nice butterfly handles, so they fold out so you can grab them, use it. But I thought an extra cup in this kit would just be a good addition, because it's just one more container I can cook something in, or drink something out of, or prepare food in. So this is one option. It fits in the bottom of this East German mess kit perfectly, and everything goes together, no problem. But just in case you didn't want to use something like this, also what fits in there are these East German canteen cups. Okay, so it's pretty simple. It's got a strap that holds it on, just like the old World War II ones. Same concept. It's got a place for the strap that you just saw me take off the canteen to help hold it on, and it's also got butterfly handles that fold out also. Okay, and it makes for a nice cup to go in with this kit. If you're worried about matching this kit, you know, my paint's pretty, you know, tarred up right now, but when it looks brand new, it matches this cup with this soft-sided canteen. Okay, this is the non-insulated one. It's just a plastic bottle with like a cover over it, like a canvas cover. But you know, you can find these too on eBay. This is the insulated style, but the cup, as you can see, is a green color. It's like a darker green. But if you don't care, it doesn't matter. But you can get either one of these canteens for about $15 shipped off of eBay. And just to show you, fold the handles up so they fold flat. It fits down inside there. You can pack a bandana around it, keep it from rattling around. It just fits in there perfect. And it all goes back together. So that's a nice addition to this set, in my opinion. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you I've done is, in the first video you'll see that I talked about popping popcorn. Okay, and that's what the recess on this lid here is nice for. It fits right onto our pot. Okay, just like so. And what I talked about is, just a second, is pulling the bail up. Okay, and lock it in place. You put your popcorn and your oil in the bottom, and then now you can take this and shake it over the fire, okay, over your coals, and pop popcorn in this. Or you may want to secure it as a lid for, you know, soup or whatever you're using in here. So the only problem with that is the bail could pop off very easily if you're not careful, and then you'll drop your pot, make a big mess, and lose your whatever you got in there. So what I did was, hopefully I can get this on camera and it's going to focus, but right there by my fingernail I just put a notch in there. Put a notch here, and then one on the other side right here. I think you can see that one pretty good. Okay, and that enables the bail, if you listen here real closely, let me get this on here. When I bring the bail up, it snaps. Hear that? Nice, two nice positive snaps, and it's not going to come off as easily. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it helps to lock this fry pan to the pot better. Okay, very simple how to do that. Take you a pen, mark the two spots where you want it to go, and what I did was I just put the bail up there, tried to center it the very best I could. It's not perfect, but it's hard to do it on a round surface, but that's what I did. Okay, mark it with a pen or a Sharpie or something. Then I use this. This is a 3-sided file, so it's got 3 edges, 1, 2, 3 on it. Okay, and so I just simply took it like this and used the edge of one of the edges of the file and just filed a groove into it carefully. Okay, you don't want to go too deep, and you might have to make it a little bit wider so that the bail, you gotta kind of match the thickness of your bail here, the thickness of the wire. So this helps a whole lot. And then I just did the same thing on the other side. I think you can see it there in the camera. And so it makes for a nice way for the pot and the skillet to lock together. There you go. Alright, so anyways, that's all I have for today. I really enjoy this kit. It's very nice all-in-one set. You know, you get the hanging pot, the frying pan here, you know, for frying whatever in. It's not the best for that, but it's pretty good. You can use it for a cup. You get this piece, which could be a cup or another pan to prepare food in, okay, or eat out of. And then if you throw in one of these 2 types of cups here, this World War II German one is kind of oval shaped, so it allows me to fit both of those GSI shakers in there. Okay, let me get this right. Okay, they both fit in there okay, but they don't fit very good in the East German one. See there, it's not big enough, so that's why this oval one, I kind of like it better just for that. But either one will be fine. I've used both testing them on trips. I actually made some instant grits in this and ate it out of it, you know, on my kayak trip, so that was good. But if you add these cups, it really makes this kit a lot better in my opinion. Okay, so that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you've seen today, please click subscribe, and I'll try to keep the videos coming. And if you have any ideas for videos you'd like for me to include, something you're curious about, something you'd want me to do, just leave me a comment in the comment section, and I'll try to do that. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.